We are confusing culture with identity. Food, festivals, dialect, those are identity and they enrich society. But culture is something deeper. It's strategy, how a group organizes loyalty, trust, and conflict. And here's the critical truth. In a first world economy, not all strategies are equal. This video is for those who feel Western civilization is being undermined by the importation, tribal-oriented culture, but struggle to articulate why. I'm going to give you the secular reasoning you need to make that case clearly and effectively. Here's why the debate stumbles. Human cognition defaults to the visible. We notice accents, clothing, or skin color and tie them to behavior. It's not stupidity, nor necessarily the other word. It's a shortcut. Constantly evaluating strategic implications is exhausting. So, our brains grab the nearest visible marker. Meanwhile, groups often organize around these same markers to show allegiance. Bearing them means accepting the group's loyalties and its way of defining enemies. Fail to align, and punishment follows. That expectation is the strategy. Rules of loyalty and conflict embedded in the culture. Think of it like identity is the logo, strategy is the business model. The logo is visible, but the business model decides whether the company thrives or collapses. To explain the framework, we'll skip group-oriented cultures and move straight to the contrast that matters. Individual orientation values independent decision-making with the assumption of lawful behavior. This is the invisible engine of innovation and prosperity. It's what allows strangers to cooperate, markets to flourish, and institutions to endure. One man's money is worth the same amount as another man's. Meanwhile, tribal orientation privileges insiders over outsiders, effective in survival conditions, but corrosive in advanced economies. It undermines fairness, fosters corruption, and weakens institutions. It's the cultural strategy lawmakers pretend is harmless, but it's the one that erodes prosperity fastest. Your money is only worth what the tribe allows. Stress test. When institutions collapse, whether from riots, shortages, or disasters, a culture's true nature is revealed. Individual-oriented nations may bend, but recover. Its members will struggle and sacrifice to restore order. Tribal systems, on the other hand, fracture into insider networks. Every man and his cousin against the world. That's the difference lawmakers are ignoring. My concern is not about identity markers. It is about importing antagonistic strategies. If lawmakers pretend all strategies are equal, they risk eroding the foundations of our prosperity. Diversity can strengthen us, but only when newcomers adapt to the norms that sustain advanced economies. Pretending otherwise is negligence, not virtue. And here's the point. Many people want to protect Western civilization from being undermined by tribal-oriented culture. They feel the danger, but they struggle to articulate it. This video gives them the secular reasoning they need, a framework that makes the argument clear, defensible, and effective, and as an aside, it's academic proof. Given first world conditions, you can say not all cultures are equal. But hey, I'm just a meat tuber with a degree in ruining things, so that's all the time I've got. But if you'd like me to explain in detail, let me know in the comments.